Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back, man. 104.5 The Beat, O-Town's number one and only for hip-hop and R&B, and home of the Breakfast Club, where we put the spotlight on some just dope individuals from around the town. It don't matter if you're an artist, if you're a business owner, if you're an athlete, your home is right here on The Beat. And today is no different, man. This young gentleman sitting across from me, I've had the pleasure of knowing him for the past couple months, making a lot of waves, not just in the town, but outside the town, too. Omari Jones in the building! What's good, bro?
What's good?
He gonna end that humble stuff soon, okay? So don't get used to him being like this, okay? I appreciate it. Yeah. But listen, how you feeling, bro? Welcome.
I'm feeling great. How about you?
I'm feeling immaculate. I done told you when you first came here, I said, welcome home. This is your home just as much as it is mine and Orlando's. And just for you, man, just how talented you are, how humble you are, and the people who are watching this may not know you're about to get into the mind of someone who's been, grinding at their craft from a very, very young age. And now things are coming to fruition through that hard work, right?
Sir.
So I want to give you your flowers for that, bro, like for real. Like,
thank you.
And you have a very solid foundation. Of course, you got the fam in the building, holding it down. And I spoke to them about when we first met, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Shaq, of course, the brethren in the building. The architect, I like to call him. But just the fact that I had like a notion of what you did, who you were, and to meet you in person, and to see it all kind of connect, bro. Like you got it going on right now, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So how you feeling right now, man?
I'm feeling great. Just getting ready to get on this run and qualify for the 2024 Olympics, something I've been grinding for a long time.
Man, that gold in 2024 is the goal.
Yes, sir.
Man, and so before we get there, let's just get to the basics, right? The beginnings. When did it all start for you in terms of boxing?
For me, with boxing, it all started out with karate. Really, it was a contact sport. My parents put me and my brothers in it for discipline, and then it was a contact sport. So I just transferred my talent to boxing, and I did a lot of other sports. But it was a point in my life where I was like, I just got to lock in on this boxing, and I stuck with it. Trusted God, trusted my team, and I'm at where I've been grinding for and praying for a long time.
That's right. And what age was that when you made the transition?
The transition was at 8 years old.
8 years old?
So 12 years straight now.
So I forgot to mention earlier, this is exactly why I want to tell y'all, since 8 years old, he's been the number one amateur boxer. I don't care if that's a stat or not. He's the number one guy since he was 8 years old, sitting right here in front of us from right here in Orlando. Man, that's beautiful. So, of course, you talk about the physicality of karate going into boxing. A lot of times you can try something, maybe that just doesn't stick.
Right.
What was it about boxing that you were like, nah, this is the one for me?
It was basically just me being able to depend on myself. It's not a team sport, so a lot of the work that I put in, I know that I'm going to get out. I don't have to depend on nobody. The miles that I run, the work that I put in, the overtime, I can depend on myself to perform. And I know through my performance, it's the work that I put in and the results.
Right. Yeah. I love that. It's like doing like a group project at school, right? You got to worry about everybody else. Like, nah, man, I'm going to do it myself.
Right.
All right, I don't got to worry about anyone else.
Exactly.
So you make the transition from 8 years old going on. When did you really start to see things kind of change? Like, oh, like there's some legs to this thing.
It was really after my first nationals. So I did my first nationals at 15. And from there, it was kind of like, okay, this can take me places to different cities, different states. And then now it's like I'm going to different countries and stuff like that. So it's really the hard work that took me there, the patience, and just the consistent work over time.
Were any of your parents into karate that you got into it, or
no?
They just threw you in there?
They kind of just it was starting me out with discipline.
Good stuff.
So discipline and that just followed through the rest of my life.
Man, that's lovely, man. I love that. Yeah. Now you start off, and then you said you started to see a little bit of, I guess you could say conversation in terms of your boxing when you got to those tournaments. What year was that, by the way? You said you were 15.
2018.
That was 2018. Yeah. So 2018, like you've been doing that since you were 8. Like, what do you enjoy the most about boxing specifically as a full-grown fighter, as opposed to when you were just starting?
When I was just starting, I still feel the same way now, like for the love, really. I just continue to have fun with it and just getting that groove of like like this is my moment.
Right.
It's nothing like it. That feeling like when you in there doing something that you love, from a child, and you still have that feeling now. It's it's amazing.
That's why I told her you do very good at turning the switch off, because you know how it is. Of course, when you get into the ring, you have to make sure that you understand you are that guy, and the other guy has to understand that you are that guy.
Right.
But you're very good at turning it off, so we appreciate what you do. But I done told you we got to see it a little more.
Yeah.
Want you to see you talking a little bit.
I got you.
But during all that, right? What else are you doing while you're boxing? You're 15, 16-year-old. Are you working at this time? Are you balancing school, work life? What does life for Omari Jones look around that time?
Yeah. Right now, I'm in school at Valencia College in Orlando, pursuing my business degree, my business management degree, while working on a clothing brand, pushing that, and just doing my
Show him a little. Show him a little something.
Dollar in the Dream.
Got some things.
Dollar in the Dream, the Banger brand.
That fire.
Yeah, we just doing a lot of things along with my work in the community. I always want to give back to my city because they supported me along the way, and just doing work, mentoring kids, giving back to the homeless, things like that, book bag drives, and I'm gonna continue to do that through the rest of my years of living.
I love that, man. And that was a conversation we had like off the mic a while ago, so we won't talk about it now, but there's some things in motion behind the scenes. But just the fact that is in your spirit, right? Just giving back. You won the Youth Humanitarian Award a couple years ago, right?
Correct.
Talk about that. How was that experience? Number one, how did like Buddy Dyer and like the mayor in Orlando see what you guys were doing and were like, yo, Omari, this is for you, from the community to you?
Yeah. Basically, that was through my school. So out of all the kids of the high school, they chose one person per Orange County school, and I was the one that was chosen. And basically, it was just through your work of the community. What have you done? Like I said, giving back to the homeless, book bag drives, things like that is what my school and my community saw, and it was like, you're chosen to get this Martin Luther King Humanitarian Award.
That's beautiful. And where did the giving spirit come from? Was it always with you with the parents and
definitely with my parents, through God, just wanting to give back because he put us on this earth to give back to our community and
love it
to give back to our community and just help others.
Can y'all adopt me? Because you got some great structure in the family, and I love that. It's giving me the chills for real. Look, like stuff like that is very. Not to say it's few and far in between, but when individuals have such a strong foundation and they're doing well, and things can kind of cloud your judgment during the journey, and obviously that's not happening with you. So it always got to give flowers for that, because that's just absolutely beautiful.
Yes, sir.
But tell me about the Europe trip that you was on, man.
So the Europe tour, it was a long tour, 8 weeks away from family and everything. Yeah. So it was just a hard grind. So the first week we trained 4 weeks in Colorado. That was the initial camp in Colorado Springs.
By the way, not to cut you off, I'm a horrible interviewer. You're saying we. Why we? What are you a part of that you were out there training for?
Team U.S.A. me and Team U.S.A. we went on the Europe tour. So first it started out at the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs, and then we went on to Finland, where I won a gold medal, and then we went to Germany, which was a training camp, and then we went to Czech Republic, where I won another gold medal.
International Mari.
Yeah.
In the building.
So 2 goals back to back.
So that's what you're a part of. You're absolutely rolling right now, and there's a lot more like down the road that's coming up pretty quick. But even before that, how was it when you first got the call? Like, yo, Red, White, and Blue is calling?
Right.
Like, what's going on?
So that call, it all started out with me. I had to win the nationals, so you have to win in order to get in that position. So prior to that, it was times where, I came up short at the nationals, but I just remained consistent and kept grinding over and over. And then my breakthrough finally came on what I've been asking for. And Team U.S.A. called, and I initially was training with the 2020 Olympic team. So that kind of got me prepared for where I am now.
Man, that's beautiful. Yeah. And then you're training here, of course. Where do you train, by the way?
School of Hard Knocks.
Shout out to the School of Hard Knocks.
Yep.
It's right here in Castleberry, right?
Yep.
Right down the road?
Yep.
So just talk about that, kind of not starting off there, but being there, and now you're kind of going back and forth between there and Colorado and going abroad. Just talk about that whole process in your life right now.
Yeah, well, being home is all where it started out. We got with the team, and that's kind of how everything happened. We took things to another level with my team, and then we went on to win nationals, and then just the going back and forth is kind of I like it in a way because it's like, you asked for it, so now, everything is happening in motion, and you at the Olympic Training Center, so just that in itself is crazy, and along with traveling and doing what you love, it's amazing.
I can imagine when you suit up, little 8-year-old Omari's like, damn, like this is, we doing it.
Right.
We doing it right now. Is that something that continues, that drives you further? Like, what do you use as fuel these days?
As fuel, I just look at it as like the times where I was in a position like not being ranked and not being talked about in these moments. And I just me telling myself like, you're going to be there one day. Just me telling myself you're going to be there one day. And just to actually make that goal happen for the 2024 Olympics, I feel like I'm closer than ever right now of what I've been asking for years ago. So
this is it, man.
This is it.
You put the energy in the universe. You did obviously a long time ago, but it's right around the corner, bro. You've been rolling like no one else right now, man. And we're proud of you out here in Orlando, of course. The unit, of course, is proud of you, and it's good to see you out there just being you. And I think we had this conversation when we met the last time, but I think that's important. Because it's easy to go out there, and I don't know exactly how the team chemistry is between boxing specifically, because of course you think of like a basketball team, you guys play in 5-on-5 type vibe, but like you said, it's just you and some other fighters. How was that, like the morale between the other team?
Me and the team, I feel like our boxing team is great, even though like you say, like we box individually, it's still like a team environment. We still in the crowds cheering for each other, chants with the USA, stuff like that. So that type of energy is what we bring to motivate each other. Even in training, it's like we pushing each other. All right, you can, let's see if you outdo me on this one.
Yeah, I love that.
Sprints and all of that. So yeah,
iron sharpens iron.
Right.
And what's one thing? I'm sure there's a multitude of different things you've learned, but just in this process, the past couple years with Team USA, what's one main thing that sticks out in your head that you've learned throughout it?
I would say adjustments, just being able to adjust, being in a different country, a different time zone.
Right, yeah.
Being able to adjust to the atmosphere, the crowd. The crowd might be against you. Like my last fight, I had to fight Czech Republic, so the crowd was chanting.
You went out there like, what the hell?
the crowd of course was proly him, so just adjusting to that, like okay, like the crowd, and just being used to that, because when it's on a bigger stage and I'm in the Olympics, that could possibly happen too. So being able to adjust and getting used to those moments, being not in your city and things like that, just seeing different things.
Yeah, getting out of your comfort zone definitely puts you in positions to learn.
Right.
And it's true, too, because I didn't really think about that either. When you're here, when you're home, you get a lot of cheers, but as you're going abroad and you're fighting the other guy, now you're the random that's in their hometown, like, nah, get them out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
So you got to be like, yo, shut up. USA.
Right.
USA, all right?
Yeah.
So the road is clear, man. You're almost there, 2024. What else do you need to do to get to that point?
So what I need to do to get to that point is qualify at Pan American Games, which is in October. So this year, a couple months away from punching that ticket into the Olympics. So I get to the finals there. We're going there to win gold.
Damn right.
But punch that ticket there, and then it's smooth sailing to the 2024 Olympics.
Man, so I understand, of course, you training crazy. Like, what's your training regimen looking like these days?
Training regimen is 3 workouts a day. So get up at 3 workouts a day. So
Shaq, you in any of these? No? Too much? It's too much? It's too much?
Yeah, so 3 workouts a day in Colorado. So I get up at 6 a.m. Workout start at 7. Then the next workout around 9 or 10, strength and conditioning. and then the third workout is boxing, so that it could be sparring or bag work.
Man, so it kind of flips. It depends on the day, maybe?
Depends on the day. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite day?
Sparring day.
All right, there we go. I was like, yeah, he's like, yo, get in the ring. What's up? What we doing right now? Man, but I'm excited for you, man. Just seeing you and just watching the clips on YouTube, of course, on your IG as well. Let them know where to follow you right quick, by the way.
Follow me on Instagram at Banger, put them pause, and my other page, Omari Banger Jones. And then you can also go to my website with all my merch, OmariBangerJones.com.
That's right. Cop up, man. Support him. Orlando's own, getting it done. The road is cleared to the Olympics, man. I'm excited. We excited. You're going to be there, bro. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I'm outside the circle and I'm hyped. So I can imagine everyone else in this room and that's watching, that's really in this circle, are just so proud of you, bro.
Thank you.
So proud of you.
I appreciate your time for taking me on this interview.
Of course, man. This is just the first one, of course. I say that because, of course, we got to talk next year, whatever else you got coming up, you feel me? Before we bounce, man, is there anything I'm missing, anything you want to tell the people? Anything specific? You already told them where to follow you and everything.
Just believe in yourself, stay consistent, and put your trust in God.
Man, I can't say nothing better than that, man. Perfect way to end the interview. Once again, Omari, appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
He's just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in. Omari, go follow. Tell him where to follow again and the website. Just real quick.
Follow me on Instagram at Banger, put them pause, and my website, OmariBangerJones.com.
That's right, man. Oh, real quick, before we bounce, I did want to pick your brain about this one because while you're sparring and you're doing your thing, you actually got to meet Terence Crawford.
Right.
I forgot to ask you about that. How was that energy?
That energy, it was cool. I went in the gym. It was actually out there in Colorado where I was. So we took a trip, which is about like 10 minutes away from where he trains at. And it was good energy. He just told me to y'all go get that gold. Y'all go get that gold. And I had asked him for some sparring, and he was like he looking for a southpaw, but he was like, you got lucky this time.
You're like, whatever. Now you got lucky. What you mean, man?
Yeah.
But that's I love that, man. Not only you getting those sort of experiences, but also you working hard to put yourself in those positions,
right,
to meet individuals like that. And it's only the beginning, baby.
Yes, sir.
It's only the beginning.
Sure.
Tune in. Omari Jones, Weekend Wave, 104.5 The Beat. Kelly V. We out of here, y'all.